people? It's your girl Janiyah Leah, and I am back with another video. I'm sorry. If it's your first time here, don't be scared, don't be shy. Hit the subscribe button now, or you can hit it later. It really doesn't matter. You're gonna like me regardless. So let's get into this video. All right, y'all. So today I got this little thing on top of my head. It's a puff on top of my head. Yes. But anyways, today I am going to be doing a Mercer University pros and cons video. So for those of y'all who don't know, I attend Mercer University. It's my first year here, and so basically I'm just gonna do 100% transparent, translucent, transcandescent. I just made that word up. I'm gonna do a pros and cons video, guys. So I'm just gonna be very transparent, very honest. Ain't nobody giving me no money. I have no reason to lie. I wouldn't even lie for money, but I'm just gonna keep it real, okay? I'm gonna keep it real. So let's get into it. I'm gonna start off with the pros. So for my first pro would be that Mercer has a very modern and nice looking campus. I was talking to my friend the other day, and she actually brought up a very good point, which was like you can just really see the seasons change very well on this campus. Like there are plenty of trees, then we have like a little big grass lot, plaza, whatever, and it's just so beautiful. The grass is always green there. I thought it was fake, but obviously it's not. But yeah, they have a very like modern campus, and it has like a very nice, comfortable feel, and it's not like too big or whatever. And yeah, and that was actually part of the reasons why I chose Mercer, because I came on my tour and I was like, ooh, it looks good here. Because I'm not gonna say what other school it was, but I toured another school and I just did not like how old the campus looked, okay? And then, you know me, oh child, I'm not even gonna get into it. I just didn't like how old the campus looked, and Mercer's campus looks really like newer and modern, okay? Yes. So my next pro would be that Mercer has like a very nice staff, or at least the part of the staff that I've met, and I feel like part of that would be due to the fact that Mercer is private and our student population is a lot smaller, which maybe leaves room for better teachers, or like the teachers aren't as restrained because they don't have as many students. They still have a lot of students, but I guess not as many. And so what I mean by that is, okay, I'm gonna stop. But what I mean by that is, like, at bigger universities, it's easy for you to, you know, just feel like a number, just feel like another person sitting in a class, sitting in a lecture hall. But I feel like personally at Mercer, like, you're not gonna feel like a number, okay? Your teachers are probably gonna know your name. They're gonna try to get to know you. The class sizes, depending on what kind of class it is, like if your class size isn't that big, you'll probably have to do the whole like stand up and introduce yourself thing. So like, yeah, okay, you won't be a number here, okay? All right, sorry y'all, I think having a forehead is really just my thing. But anyways, my next pro is that the class sizes are smaller, right? And so because the class sizes are smaller, it's gonna be a lot easier for you to like get help if you need it. And of course there will be those classes like here and there, like classes like bio and like econ. Those classes will be a lot bigger because more students need to take them. But still, majority of the classes here at Mercer, like you'll have a fairly small class size. Like it won't be about 300, it won't be like 100 to 300 people in your class, okay? Yes. So if you prefer to work in a smaller setting, or you need to just be able to work in a smaller environment, then that's a plus for you. All right, next, and so this is one of my favorite things, but it is the mobile bear card, okay? Right here on your phone, it's gonna be your ID card. Like I know a lot of other schools will have like the actual card and then you swipe to get into your dorm, or like you just have to scan or something. But Mercer, your bear card is going to be on your phone. They'll send you the directions or whatever, like after you get accepted and it's time to start setting your stuff up, they'll send you directions as to how to program your phone with the bear card. And so basically when you're going in and out of the dorms, all you have to do, pull out the phone, tap. Paying for your meal, tap. Like going to the library, tap. Need to get into another building, tap. Okay, going to the gym, tap. Y'all get the point. But I really personally like that, like because like we always have our phones on us, and so it's not as simple as, oh my god, I dropped my phone, I don't have my bear card. Where it will be, oh my god, I lost my ID, I can't get into my room. I lost it. But of course, I think it's only Legacy where you can actually get into your room with your bear card. But like the other halls, we have actual keys for our bedroom doors, and then we need the phone to tap to get onto the hallway. So yeah. So next up would be that they always try to keep you, I guess, connected with your mentors, your advisors, your RAs, CAPS, which is like the counseling center for therapy and stuff. Like, I guess they just, you know, don't want you to, I guess, fall through the cracks, okay? So for example, Mercer is a PWI, and so for us Black students, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm still trying to find the other Black students on campus. I'm yet to, you know, find them, because they don't have like a Black student union here. They have like a Caribbean student union, an African student union, and those things are cool, but I'm nor Caribbean or African. I mean, I'm genetically speaking, I may be both, who knows, I don't know, ask the colonizers. But I identify as Black, and I just culturally am not there. And so for other students like me, that Black student union is really crucial, and Mercer does not have one, but they do have something called like a minority mentor program that I'm a part of, and that's kind of like where I think it's for Hispanics, Black people, and basically just students of color. And so you'll have a mentor, and then like it'll be like little set mentor groups or whatever, and they'll just keep tabs on you throughout the year, send you text messages, checking up on you, and just stuff like that. And I think it's pretty cool. So you'll just always have somebody to talk to, and you also have like your peer advisors or whatever, and you'll meet them your freshman year. And yeah, okay y'all, and so my last pro, and don't judge me, my last pro is that Mercer has free parking, okay? There's free parking for students. Of course, you will need to go get your get the parking pass, but you don't have to pay for it. It's free. You just gotta go pick it up, okay? You just gotta go pick it up. And I like this because, you know, in looking at other schools and kind of doing a whole cost calculator deal, you'll see that some of these schools will charge you $400 a semester just to park. And some schools simply don't let you bring your car. Yeah. So if you have a car, Mercer has free parking, and that's good. Now, finding a decent free parking spot is up to you, because they do have designated parking lots outside of the dorms, but them things will fill up. They will fill up. I have found myself coming from the store and ain't no parking spots close to my room, and I will sit outside and wait for someone to leave. So yes, Mercer has free parking. Take advantage of it. And now let's get into those cons. All right, so my first con would be the fact that Mercer is mildly expensive, and the fact that it's a private university makes it a little harder to find like scholarships to add on to whatever you were given when you applied. Because I know if you apply like early action, yeah, or early decision, I don't know, if you apply early, that's typically when they'll give you like the scholarships or whatever for the university. And then depending on your major, they may or may not have like a different scholarship competition or whatever. And yeah, but it's definitely up there. Like, I probably wouldn't be here if I didn't have like some scholarships, because it's a private university, guys, which means, and yeah, that means that basically I do have like Hope and Pell Grant or Zelle, whatever, but once again, because it's private, it does not take those full amounts. I don't know exactly what the amounts are that they take, but it's not the full thing, okay? So if you have Zelle, which is supposed to cover like all of your tuition, you'll still have like maybe like 1,000 left over or something. I don't know. It's not gonna cover all of your tuition. Okay, next one. Mercer has a 3-year residency requirement. Yes, they require you to live on campus for your first 3 years. Mind you, we're only in college typically, or undergrad typically, for 4, and so you're required to live on campus for that the first three. And so I don't know all the details, y'all. I kind of just did some minor research on like the on-campus housing. And I mean, there's the on-campus housing, it's a few apartments, and there's some lofts. But you guys will probably later see that some of them are just, it's like, okay, why do I have to live that far? I'd just rather stay right here. And so because like you're living on campus, some of these dorms or whatever may require you to have a meal plan. And actually the meal plan, they make you choose your meal plan based on how many credits you have. And honestly, with the whole credit thing, I think it's a hot mess. I think it's a hot mess because coming into college, I already had about 30 credit hours. But I guess because technically coming in, I was a first year. When I went trying to go change my meal plan, move it down to I guess like one of the cheaper ones, based on my credit hours, it would not let me because I was a first year. So they say it's based on credit hours, but I don't think you really get to change it to after like maybe sophomore or junior year. And probably sophomore year, yeah, probably sophomore year, you'll get to change it down to a cheaper one. But I think the cheapest one is like, I don't even know, child. I don't know. But yeah. And so basically dorm plus meal plan, those are the two things that you'll probably have to pay for the first 3 years at Mercer, because you cannot move off campus versus another school where say, okay, first year you pay a lot, you're paying for room, you're paying for board, but you know what, I'm a sophomore now, I'm gonna move into the city, I'm gonna just give me a little apartment and I'm gonna cook every day. That saves you thousands of dollars, but you can't save those thousands of dollars when you have to live on campus. And so yeah. All right, so next is the campus dining is iffy, okay? And when I say iffy, I'm gonna give y'all some background information. When I say iffy, I don't eat red meats. I just don't like them. I don't, but I'm not no salad person. I'll go eat like a turkey burger or something. Like I eat some chicken or something. But we don't have a lot of options in the dining hall. So one day I'll go in and they have it on our phones where we can look and see what they're cooking, but they're never accurate. I will walk all the way down there for sweet potatoes because on my phone on the menu it says sweet potatoes, and I will walk down there and they're like, oh no, we have corn, no potatoes at all. So I just stopped going by that. I just get surprised. But like sometimes they'll be cooking like the main course, like steak or something. Of course I'm not about to eat that. And so they do have like a grill section in the back that will do like burgers. They have like a black bean burger, then they have like chicken, and so they make you a chicken sandwich, and then they have a salad bar. But it may be just because I'm picky, but the salad bar has like a whole list of like ingredients that they have, and I love eating my salads with cranberries. And every time I ask them, do you have cranberries? No, they never have cranberries. And I'm like, only reason I'm asking if you have cranberries is because it says, yeah, I have cranberries. But okay, I'm not gonna be that person. But yeah, and so they have the salad bar, which sometimes has tuna, and then they have desserts. But that's about it. And then of course across campus, because this is just like the main like caf that's by all the first year housing and stuff, that's what they have. But then across campus, they have like the Chick-fil-A, the Panda Express, and then they have this place called the Farm, which makes very good cookies. But the Farm is open at like the weirdest times throughout the day. Like nothing is open when you get hungry at 10 o'clock at night. Nothing's open. So get you some snacks, because you're not gonna eat. You're gonna eat, sleep for dinner if you wait, okay? Yes. And so campus dining, oh yeah, and they have Einstein's, which is a bagel place, and they also have Wish Wish, which is a sandwich place. And y'all, I hate to say it, but the employees are rude. They're rude. They're gonna talk about you. They probably will. So yeah. Next, okay, and y'all, this one, I feel this one personally. So next is the first year dorms / fire alarms. And so personally, like with the whole dorm setup, I really honestly don't have a complaint about the first year dorms, aside from our AC / heat going out a few times, and yeah, that's about it. But as it goes, like for rooms, I just feel like they're basically like just regular dorms. Like mine is a little on the smaller side, and luckily I don't have a roommate anymore. Y'all make sure y'all tune into that crazy roommate story and check it out. But I don't have a roommate anymore, so for me this is very spacious. But if it's 2 people in here, it's kind of on the small side. But like on the other halls, you can actually purchase a larger room if you wanted to. So that's why I say I really don't have a complaint, because I chose this. But my complaints about the dorms are, in the first year dorms, we have the most sensitive fire alarms on this earth. You can spray some aerosol near the fire alarm, it's gonna go off. I was blow drying my hair, it went off. And so because our dorms are like a complex, so it's like 3 dorm halls in one, somebody all the way at the end of the building can set their fire alarm off. It's basically like an apartment, so we're all gonna have to empty out. And so we had about 22 fire alarms last semester. This semester we had our first one last week, which was the first week back on, matter of fact, it was like their first day back on campus. And we'll have fire alarms at 12 a.m. The one last week is at 1 a.m. We've had some at 4 a.m. Like, it's just out of this world. Like, oh my god, it'll be to the point where the first few, okay, I'm gonna walk outside, but now it's getting cold outside, so I'm just gonna text someone and ask if the fire is real. I'm not leaving until I smell smoke. That's very dangerous. You should always walk outside, but y'all, it just gets so hard sometimes because they always go off. Anyways, next. Okay, so last but not least, Mercer's campus life, just the overall experience can be very dull, and campus is very ghostly at times. And when I say ghostly, I believe this is the reason. This is my theory. My theory is many Mercer students have come to the same conclusion as me, that okay, this campus is very dull, there's never really much going on, and it's very boring. And so Friday to Saturday, the parking lots literally are empty. Everybody goes home. Everybody, I don't know what they be going to do, but they be gone. Okay, y'all, come the weekend, nobody is here. Like, this is not just a campus where you can walk around, you know, like on the TV, walk around and see a frat house and there's a party. Never. I've never. Like, this campus is really just, it's different. It's a very different experience. So if you're going to school just solely for education, then do that. But I like to think that when you're paying for a school, you're paying with your time, and you're also paying for experience, as in like life experience, parties, good experience, just whatever. And so I would rate the campus life with like a D, maybe a C minus, because I'm a harsh grader. I don't know, but campus life at Mercer is just, it's not that. And I think the closest like school here that is maybe up there is Fort Valley. I think Fort Valley is about 30 minutes away. So if it was really that serious to you, you can drive down the street to Fort Valley and go hang out with them. But other than that, guys, okay, yes. And so as the final con, because I almost forgot, so for those of you who are coming to Mercer for like med school, hoping to get into med school, because their med school is very popular, most people here at Mercer are here for medicine. Mercer does not accept out-of-state students into their med school, okay? So if you're coming from out of state to go to Mercer hoping to get into their med school, it's not going to happen. They don't accept out-of-state students into their med school, and this is why. The reason they don't do that is because rural Georgia does not have a lot of, I guess, hospitals or medical access. And so by them only accepting Georgia residents, they're trying to place those doctors and nurses into those rural areas of Georgia to kind of help the med crisis over there. And so they feel like if they accept out-of-state students, those students are more likely to go back where they came from, or basically just go back out of state, and they don't want that to happen. And so if y'all are coming here from out of state hoping to get into Mercer's med school, it's not gonna happen. All in all, guys, your college experience at Mercer is going to be ultimately what you make it, but those were a few of my subjective pros and cons about Mercer University. If you're considering Mercer, I hope this video helped you or maybe just informed you on a few things. But you already know, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and feel free to ask me any questions. But thank y'all so much for watching.